This over here is the 2022 Mazda CX-5 Active Auto, the current generation, the facelift. Now previously I've given you a full detailed review of the Mazda CX-5 Active Auto and then you guys loved it. I then went on and given you the full test drive of the Mazda CX-5 Active Auto and you guys also loved it. Now in this video I am going to combine the two. I'm going to combine the full detailed review of the CX-5 plus the test drive of the CX-5 so that you guys can get one comprehensive detailed review of the Mazda CX-5 in one video. This will include the following: the walk around the car, the interior view, the features, the cost of ownership, and finally the test drive. Welcome to another one. The Mazda CX-5 was introduced in South Africa in the year 2012. It was the first vehicle to introduce the Japanese Kodo soul of motion design style in our market. This that you see here in front of you is the fully redesigned Mazda CX-5, the facelift. It refines every element of Mazda's design and technology, raising the bar when it comes to issues like fuel efficiency, driving fun, award-winning looks, and top safety features. And in this video, we're going to review it. We're going to walk around it. We're going to check the interior. We're going to check the features and everything else that makes this bold-looking Mazda CX-5. Now let's walk around it. Just like the pre-facelift, this one is a facelift, like I said. It still maintained the ground clearance of just about 185 millimeters. It's still there. Check out what has been redesigned. As you can see, the whole front has been redesigned. The mesh grille is different. It's beautiful. However, the headlights design, there's something BMW about it. As you can see, those lines over there, yeah, those came directly from the BMW, but unfortunately on this one there is no daytime driving lights. But as you can see, the front grille has been redesigned. The badge is kind of like having a 3D stance over there. As you can see, the vents, the air vents over there is real. Yeah, it needs to breathe, get some air to cool the engine in there, but otherwise the whole front is kept. There was not that much to it. It's kept clean. As you can see, there's not much happening. There are not much details in here. It's just okay. I like it the way it is. This redesign or this facelift really did some facelift the way it's supposed to be done. Not much, and obviously it's perfect for aerodynamics as well. I love the silver line on the grille. It blends well with the gloss black grille design. Also going up to the lights over there, as you can see, it makes it looks like the lines started from the lights. However, you should note that this one, because it's an Active G, it does not have the daytime driving lights. It does not have. It just have got a beautiful lights design. Our Mazda CX-5 does not come with wheel caps, thank God. They all come with a mag wheel, alloy wheels. This one is an entry level. It comes with a 17 inches alloy. If you want a 19 inches alloy to look better, perform better, you have to upgrade to the carbon edition or to the individual or the top spec one. However, the carbon edition is called carbon edition, but there isn't anything carbon about it except that they've painted everything black. But anyway, out of the caso, let's continue with this one. This entry level, the Sky Active, also comes with folding mirrors that have got the light indicators or the turn signals. But the most important thing which I like about the side profile of this car is this silver lining. I just love it blends up there. Have you seen that one in the Sportage, the 2022 Sportage? Aye man, something is off with that one. But anyway, don't worry about that. You will see that on its review. This one also comes with a keyless entry, as you can see over there. You just have to have the key in your pocket. You come in. I've already spoken about the ground clearance, as you can see there. You can drive off-road. You can drive Limpopo or Venda. You can drive the Eastern Cape, and then you won't have that much of a problem because of the better ground clearance that the CX-5 gives you. Now let's go check out the back of the CX-5. Hey, yeah. Just like the front of this car, The rear has also received a minimalistic design. There's not that much happening here. As you can see, the lights have been redesigned. They are now thinner, beautiful looking. They hug the car from back to the side. Mazda made sure that they kept the back of the car clean as much as they did keep the front of the car clean. There's not much happening. There are no fake diffusers here. It's just a plain bumper with 2 exhaust pipe, and that's it. That's it. Even the spoiler as well received a little bit of the black accent here and there, at least with the high level backlight over there. The badging as well is placed well. They kept it chrome or silver, whatever you want to call it. This one I was talking about the lights, but they hug from the side to the back or from the back to the side. I think this design is very beautiful. It also considers the aerodynamics, as you can see down there, and the curves. It goes well. Oh, and the pipes, by the way, they are not fake. They are real. Okay, they are real, unlike those other ones that are fake. Yeah. Okay, they may not boost any sort of performance or anything else, but they're real. It breathes. When you put on sport mode, it breathes, and they makes the car looks good. Now let's go check out the interior, and today we're gonna start from the back. Let's check it out. Okay, this is the back. I'm at the back seat right now. What I hate about piano black is this, what you see here right now. It attracts dust, it scratches very easily. But however, the back seat is okay, it looks good. This is a family car, as you can see. People at the back have got access to ventilation. They've got access to USB as well. They can charge their phone. And also they've got a leather seats. All the seats have got headrest. Nice stitching over there, and ISOFIX as well for those who have got keys that they have to put in there at the back. But otherwise, the back seat looks okay with me. Now, as you can see, the electronic windows, all of them electronically operated. The mirror control and child lock for the windows, especially the rear windows. This is a very good part of tech, because when you're driving with the keys at the back, they like to open the windows, so at least you can lock them. And then let's sit in the car. Yeah, we're sitting in the car right now, and then we're looking at the driver information display. Yeah, your engine health over there, your speedometer, and that. Let me just turn the car on so we can check it out. Yes, volume down, thank you. Yeah, that's just the information display for the driver. It will show you the petrol, the kilometers, the health of the engine, all those things that you want to know, your range, everything. It will show you from that side over there. We on the steering wheel here is a multifunctional steering wheel, voice control command, the seek information, whatever you want to use, the telephone answer, hanging up, and also this side you've got the cruise control over there. And then here they remind you that you're driving an SRS airbag fitted car. Yeah, your badge here, a Mazda badge, and then the infotainment display, which we'll talk about it very, very soon. I love how things are arranged here, and these are soft material, unlike in my Hyundai Tucson, which is hard. These are soft material, so big up Mazda for doing that. This kind of reminds me of my Ford Focus. Yeah, I know Ford Focus showed me flames, but the interior was nice. There was soft material all over. Even the steering wheel is soft material. It's just nice, and it's easy to handle. You know, it's very, very nice. Your aircon vents here sitting properly next to you. There is a CD spot. Who still plays CDs? We have got Bluetooth, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, USB. CDs are just, but anyway, it came with CD, and this is not a fake stitching. It's actually a real stitching over there. And then I love the silver here. I don't know if in the top spec or as an extra you can get this only silver part as carbon fiber, but that would be great. And then your aircon, oh thank God, the aircon is still buttons all over. At least it's button all over, so which is very much good to control, especially when you are driving. Yeah, another small screen here just to let you know that who's got the seatbelt on and off and stuff like that. Normally I know Mazda said they don't prefer touch screen because they're distractive, hence you control everything here. So let's see if we are gonna be able to touch screen or control it on the bottom there. Okay, this is the infotainment display right now. I've never been inside a CX-5 before, so I don't really know how it works, but I'm gonna figure it out. Let's see. Oh, it's a touchscreen. Nice. It's a touchscreen. Okay, we're home there. We've got your communication, you've your settings over there, and then you've got your display, your safety stuff, your sound, your clock. It's showing satellite nav again. I don't know why. And then you've got more. If you can click here, system device, door lock, whatever. Let's go back home. This is for the music. Let's go back. This is for what? Oh, the applications. Vehicle status monitor, fuel economy monitor. Okay. Let me get back to this nav. Okay. Your Mazda is not equipped with a navigation system. However, an integrated navigation system is available through your Mazda dealer as a genuine Mazda. Oh, so you have to pay extra for the navigation. Okay, it's capable, but it's not available. Okay, Mazda, you want us to pay extra money? It's fine. Okay, everything that you were doing there, you can also still do it here. As you can see, my hand is here now, and then as you can see, things are moving. Okay, I just went to Metro FM, increase the volume. Yes, you can still do that. You can go to your settings as well using the dial next to you here. Okay, all right. Back. Okay, that's good. Let's leave it on Metro FM. Yeah, otherwise you've got your volume control here, your mute, your what do you call the media or the music, whatever, your home button, your navigation system which is not active. I don't know what is that stuff for. Your back button, auto hold, and then your parking brake, which is electronic. And thank God you've got a sport button. Yes, sport button. Most people don't know that their automatic cars can also be driven in manual. Once you see your car with D and then there's a M which with plus minus, that M is for manual, so you can drive it manually or automatically. It's up to you. Your stop start button over there, glove compartment fairly very big, which is the book only there. Otherwise otherwise I'm okay with it. No sunroof though. You've got the glass compartment here with some money in there. And then your lights on and off. Yeah, that is all about the interior of the Mazda CX-5. Yeah, bold. So now, before that, let's start the car. The car is on right now. Yeah, the lights are on. That's how they look when they're on. Now let's check out the front lights when they are on and see how they look. This is how it looks with the lights on. It looks good. I love the design. Xenon lights. That's how the camera looks on reverse. As you can see, I'm turning the wheel right now, but the guiding lines don't move, so that's the only thing I don't like about the camera. But otherwise, let me park, then I'm gonna show you later on. Okay, I was still talking about the reverse camera. It's brilliant, it's good, it's a bit of a good quality. The only thing I don't like about the reverse camera is that the car itself does not have the PDC at the back, so there's no tweet. You only rely on the lines, these lines on the camera only, and then there's no PDC in the front as well, so camera is your only option and the mirrors, but otherwise everything else is great. Yeah. If you don't care about speed, you just want the car that looks good, I'd recommend you go for the Carbon Edition, because it looks good. It's got bigger alloy wheels, 19 inches. It's got black all over, hence it's called Carbon Edition. Although it does not have any carbon fiber, but it's called Carbon Edition. Why, Mazda? Why? But anyway, it's a beautiful car. It's got there's no changes in the performance or the engine. Everything is still the same as the active or the dynamic, but however it looks great. And now let's get back to our car and talk about the features available on the Active Auto. This Active Auto here is equipped with a 2-liter engine that has got four cylinders, and then it produces 121 kilowatts, which is 162 horsepower, and it has up to 230 newton meters of torque. All that is mounted on the 6-speed automatic gearbox, driving only the front wheel. And big up to Mazda for giving us the best safety features in their cars. This car is equipped with an ABS, EBD, electronic brake assist, traction control, stability control, and obviously they've got 6 airbags, unlike in other cars where they give you 4 or 2. Other features include things like multifunctioning steering wheel, keyless access and start, electric windows, cruise control, air conditioning, Bluetooth connectivity, USB ports for the back people and for the front people, LED xenon headlights and the rear lights, auto on and off lights, rain sensor wipers, 17 inches alloy, and the reverse camera. And lastly, the first trim of the Mazda CX-5, the Active Auto of the facelift, it do not come with leather seats. Leather seats are optional extra, and if you want them, you can pay around 13,000. Then you're gonna have your leather seats, or if you can negotiate, you can get them for free. I've got a friend who negotiated and get leather seats for free. However, let me tell you something that dealerships does. They don't tell you that if you want it with leather, you're gonna pay extra. They just ask you questions while you're doing your shopping there, and then they're taking the boxes, and then they give you the price, which already include the leather seats. And then when you think you bought your car that comes standard with leather seats, can't you know you paid for them? So ask questions, negotiate. Now, before we do the test drive, let us now talk about the cost of ownership, and I am going to focus my attention on the entry-level Active Auto. I know I recommend the Carbon Edition, but let's talk about the Active Auto here. The entry-level Mazda CX-5 Active Auto will cost you 564,900. And we are going to assume that you don't have money, so you won't pay a deposit. And we also know that you have got no trading. You ain't got no trading. Yeah. So we are also going to assume that you are going to be rated at 13% interest rates. And then obviously, even though you don't want to talk about it and tell people in public, but we know you do it, is the balloon payment. You're going to take the residual maximum one, which is probably going to be 35%, although some banks goes as far as 40%. And then your total monthly cost of ownership for the Mazda CX-5 is going to be 9,513. And then now you're going to do the insurance cost, which in my profile, it is just 1,200. So including the insurance, the total cost of ownership for this Mazda CX-5 Active Auto is going to be 10,713. I do not factor in the cost of fuel because we drive differently. So that one you can do on your own. Yeah, now we're done with the car and everything else. Let's do the most interesting part. Let's go and test drive the car. This video is about the test drive of the Mazda CX-5. Look at this interior of this one. The steering wheel is still the same. It's not very fat, it's not very small, it's nice. It's a multifunctioning steering wheel. You've got all the buttons here. You can control your phone, and also you've got your cruise control thing on this side where you can do your cruise control. I love this silver trims here on the aircon vents. This type of decorative material over there is beautiful. And then the sitting position as well, I'm sitting like it's a what do you call it? I'm looking for the word. It's a high rider. Yeah, because I feel like I'm sitting very, very high. I'm not sitting low like I'm driving a sports car or something. Yeah, and then I love the controls of the things here, and then everything is easy access. And hey, look, we've got a spot button. Yay, we got a spot button here. So yeah, the controls of the car here and everything else. And then we are joining the motorway now, exiting the complex. This is where I'm gonna feel the driving comfort of the car. Let's go. Okay, one thing that I must mention, that I always mention in all the test drive, the road noise is not that much there, because right now I'm hearing the engine noise. Yes, obviously it's just like any other car, the road noise is there, but it's not disturbing. It's very, very much minimal. And then the car is comfortable. The seats obviously are not bolstering because they are not bucket seats. And then this is not a sports car, it's an HGV family car, although it comes with a sport button, you know. And also one important thing which I didn't mention about the sport button, the sports button is much more interesting when you are driving the car manually. You see this D M minus plus, yeah, you can drive this car in a manual. Yes, what's interesting, this other girl one time asked me, my car has got this D plus minus, what is that for? It's for when you're driving the car in manual. You can use that part when you're driving in manual. That means you don't have to change the gear yourself. But anyway, forget about that. Let's get back to the car. Yeah, I just went over a speed hump over there. Yeah, so as I'm saying with the driving, and then obviously again the other important thing is the visibility. Since I'm sitting in an up high position like a high rider, so I've got great visibility. The visibility is very, 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 very great. Even when I'm making a turn, I still got a clear view of what's on my side, what's on my left, right, or the front as well. So yeah, this is actually, it drives well. I'm not complaining about anything in terms of the driving. And then I'm averaging around about 6.6 liter per 100 kilometer. Obviously, because I'm driving short distances, I'm not in a long drive. If I'm in a long drive in a car like this or like the Tucson, in a long distance, when you've got a full tank and then you're traveling from here to Limpopo, when you're traveling from place like here to Limpopo in a full tank, when you get there it's half tank, because cars like this don't consume too much when you're doing a long distance. But if you're going around like what I'm doing right now here, you're gonna regret. Okay, it's time for the tradition. Yeah, it's time for the tradition. Let's see how this car behaves in a tradition. I'm gonna do the hazard over there, and then I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna flow it. Okay, do you hear it? Okay. Okay, yeah, well, obviously it's not a Lamborghini, it's just Mazda CX-5, but at least you heard it. You heard that it performs well, you know, on sports mode. Cars like this, you only get to use the sport mode when you are overtaking. Yeah, when you have to overtake, that's when you have to use the sport mode, because you don't want to cause accident or create any problem. You know, you want to pass and you want to pass now, so it's got a sport mode. You know, even though there's a bit of a leg from the table, but at least it still functions. It allows you to overtake, and then you can even take on a bus or 2 or 3 cars with a sport mode. But on a normal mode, hey, no, on a normal mode, you really have to trust your car, or you have to do a change down. But me, when I'm doing that in a Tucson, if I'm on a sport mode, I do it on a manual one, because in a manual, it's perfect, it's faster, it's louder, it's enjoying, it encourages you, you know. But otherwise, that was it, driving the Mazda CX-5. And then I'll click the link on the description to see the review of the previous Mazda CX-5. I mean the facelift, the one we just reviewed. Check the link over there. And then till I see you on the next one, subscribe, like, share, stay tuned. Peace.